A while back, I was out on a Parks on the Air activation, and as was becoming my habit now for the last few months, at the end of it, I try to make a contact on 2 meters because I haven't really made a real contact on 2 meters doing Parks on the Air or Summits on the Air. And I say real because, we've all done it on a group outing. You pick up the handy-talkie and you make a contact with the guy that you're with that's on the other side of the picnic table. What I've been doing is making a point to put up a J-pole or something and call out on known simplex frequencies and see if I can get a contact. And the practice I've been doing is, besides just calling out, is I will hop onto the area repeaters and just throw my call out saying, hey, if anyone's listening, I'm doing a Parks on the Air activation. I'm at this location. If you think you can reach me simplex, let me know and we can QSY to another frequency. And most of the time, there's no reply back. The repeaters in my area are not used that much. Occasionally, I'll get somebody that'll just want to chit-chat with me, which is fine. But they have no interest or they don't think they can reach me on simplex. But recently that changed, as you'll see here in this video footage coming up. Basically, a gentleman who is out of state in the area visiting was monitoring one of the local repeaters that I call out on. And he thought, hey, why not? I'll give it a go. And at that point, I started recording. So I'll be back after we watch that. I copy you very good. What is your location?
Yeah, very good. I didn't quite catch your call, so I'll catch it again here. I am in Cambridge. On the 3rd floor of my father-in-law's apartment, so I had my radio on and I heard your call. So, yeah, depending on your location, I've got my Bowfang HT with a rubber ducky antenna, but I'll be interested in trying a simplex.
Yeah, we can give it a go for sure. My call sign is KD9NJJ. I don't know if we can make it, but I will QSY over to 146.520 and turn the squelch off and see what we get. You don't know unless you try.
Oh, okay, roger that. Yeah, that's right. I doubt that my HT would get through to you, but let's give it a try. And let's see, it's an 8 watts output, and I am on the 3rd floor, so let's give it a try anyway.
All right, I will QSY over to 146.52 and call CQ. Hopefully we'll get a contact. After a minute or two, if you don't hear anything, we'll just meet back here on the Isanti repeater. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds good. Let's QSY to 146.520. KD8RUC, clear.
CQ, calling CQ on 2 meters. This is Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, trying to make a contact for a Parks on the Air. Any station anywhere. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, standing by. I think I got you. Is that Kilo Delta 8, Romeo Charlie, QSL?
On you too. Kilo Delta 8, Radio Uniform Charlie, QSL?
All right, thank you for the correction on the call. Kilo Delta 8, Radio Uniform Charlie. This is awesome. This is the first time I got a 2 meter simplex contact on Parks on the Air where I wasn't standing right next to the person.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Are you over in St. Croix Park then, over there?
I'm just across the river from the Wild River State Park. I'm in Governor Knowles State Forest and the St. Croix River Scenic Riverway. If you look on the map, you might see the little town of Wolf Creek right across from Sunrise. I'm about 5-6 miles straight north of that, right on the border at a dead end here.
well, if I turn my squelch off, I got you pretty clear coming in here. So yeah, I'm surprised that this little bow thing with the rubber duck you can get over there that far on simplex. But I am on the third floor, and I think that helps quite a bit. My home QTH is Michigan, but I'm here visiting my father-in-law. My wife and I are visiting over here in Cambridge. And so I just brought my radio along with to see if I could make any QSO. So yeah, I'm glad I heard your call. I happen to have it on to the local repeater. So yeah, I'll put you in the log as well as Parks on the Air 2 meter. This would be my first Parks on the Air 2 meter simplex for sure. 2 meter FM contact. So yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, when I didn't have the squelch on, I couldn't hear you, but when I took it off, you're coming in very clear, very, very copyable. It's probably about 5.3 on the scale, but I could hear every word. So, yeah, the setup works. That's fantastic. So, I got QSY back to the repeater, and I'll continue the conversation. KD9NJJ, I'm clear as well. QSY into the Isani repeater. How cool is that? Did I just hear Rick? KF0RIK?
Roger. I was wondering how you copied my base station.
I'm copying very well. Yeah, you're coming in about the same, about 5.4, 5.3. I'm going to turn the squelch back on and see if I can hear you without that.
Roger that. I'm about 12 miles southeast of the Isani.
All right, that was very cool. Like I said to John there, KD8RUC, I've never made a 2 meter contact doing Parks on the Air or Summits on the Air, besides somebody that's literally sitting across the picnic table from me. I've tried several times, but no dice. I even tried to do what I did earlier here, call out on a repeater and see if anybody's there and would want to try it. And this John, KD8RUC, from Michigan, in this area visiting relatives. He was monitoring one of the local repeaters and said, yeah, let's go for it and see what my little ball thing can do from a third floor apartment. And as you hopefully heard, it worked just fine. And I think the biggest takeaway from this was the other contact I made. He's a regular on that repeater too. And I don't think he would have tried it if someone else didn't. You know, it's no shade at him or anything. A lot of people will just stand by and whatever, but he probably heard that and thought, well, let's see if I can hear him. And he could hear both of us, and so he tried it as well. So I think you can get more participation when there's like that, with people basically on the sidelines and seeing that it's done will try. So I'm really excited. Like I said, I've been trying to do this for a long time and it never worked out. And it happens to be that somebody from out of town is the catalyst for me to get this going. I got a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot more of this. There's a few other repeaters I can hit in this area, so I'm going to try to spread the fun of 2 meter simplex on Parks on the Air in my area. So there you go, my first real 2 meter contact for Parks on the Air. I was pretty excited, and as I just said in the footage you saw, I hope this is a catalyst to get that going in my area. Because to be blunt, I get really jealous when I watch like the Summits on the Air activators on YouTube out west who will rack up contacts with a little handheld. That just does not happen in my area, and I've been trying on my own basically to change that for a while now, and I'm glad I haven't given up. This shows that there might be some changes in that. There were some groups that used to be into simplex a little bit, like after or before or after a repeater net, they'd all hop on simplex and do another check-in. That all went away. You know how clubs go, people come, people go, the whole thing changes. But maybe this will bring some of that back, because I think being skilled with 2-meter simplex can be very useful for local situations, and it's a skill that a lot of people don't bother with, and they don't bother trying because there's nobody doing it, and that's a vicious circle. So I'm doing it. I'm trying to get it going in my area, and if you're in the same situation as I am in your area, you try being the catalyst. Get out there and do the same thing I'm doing. Get on the area repeaters before or after you do a Parks on the Air or Summits on the Air, and just keep trying. Eventually somebody will take hold, and then maybe the people that have just been listening in and not saying anything will go, hey, that sounds like fun. Maybe I should try it too. So there you go. Thanks for watching, folks.